Hey everyone, a very good morning from Maldives. Hope you watched and liked our last vlog where I covered our arrival day at Maldives. But if you missed it out, you may watch it right now from the I button at the top right corner. We started our second day in Maldives in a delicious note with some mouth-watering dishes at the buffet breakfast. This was complimentary with our booking. The breakfast area is quite cozy here in Triton Beach Hotel with the pool right beside. Although I am not that fond of being in the pool, especially at a beach destination, but yes, the turquoise color water does enhance the feel of the hotel interior. Since last night, we have been planning for our first ever snorkeling trip, and to be honest, we were little confused with so many options in hand. Thus, we decided to book our trip this morning only, right after the breakfast. So, let's see. So guys, we are walking by the sandbanks of Maafushi island, and we're a little bit stressed right now because the trips, the full day or half day trips are supposed to be booked at least one day prior, and we didn't know about that. We thought we'll check the weather in the morning and then we'll book it today itself, but now we get to know that almost nothing is available for today, and the only option for us is to book any trip for tomorrow, so which is not going to happen because tomorrow we are shifting to Paradise Island in the morning. So after searching a bit, we found one guy called Ali by the speedboat stand, who is from Aina Beach Hotels and Tours, and who said that there is a possibility that he can adjust 2 more people in a half day trip, but we have to go and talk to the hotel first with Adriano. So there is someone called Adriano. We have to talk with him, and if we are lucky, we can be included in that half day trip, which is starting at 10 in the morning. So this is a very, very important thing to remember, that if you are planning a full day or half day trip from Maafushi Island, book at least one day prior. This is very important, and this is a lesson learned from experience. We didn't know about it, and we took everything way too casually. Now everyone is leaving and we are running here and there trying to get a slot for ourselves. So hopefully we'll get a slot for ourselves for the half day trip that Ali mentioned. Let's see, we're heading to a beach hotel, and let's see what happens. Fingers crossed. We are at Aina Beach Hotel right now. This is the Aina Beach. It's also a bikini beach. You can wear a bikini, flaunt your body, etc. And the update is we have got accommodated in one of the half day trips of Aina Beach Hotel and Tours, and we'll be starting at 10 in the morning. So we are now waiting. It cost us $25 each, but at this moment we are not even sure what are the activities that is included in this trip, because we are so desperate that we just booked it without even looking at the activities that is included in the trip. But it's okay, it's better than doing nothing. Like something is better than doing nothing, right? And we really didn't want to sit all our day in our room or by the Maafushi Island only. So here we are. We'll be starting for a half day trip at around 10 in the morning, and probably we'll be coming back by 2:30 in the morning, and then we have the rest of the day to explore the island, take some good photographs, and maybe explore the bikini beach a little bit. So let's see how does it go. I'll keep updating you about today's trip and what are the activities that we are going to take in today's trip. So finally we have got our gears and everything, and we are moving for our trip. I don't know, it's a little bit late because it's already 10:20, but anyway, it's a half day trip and we should be coming back by 2:30 or 3 p.m. in the afternoon. So finally we got a little bit lucky, and our day at Maafushi is not going to be a waste, and we are going for a half day trip. I am still not 100% sure what are the things that are included in our package yet, but whatever it is, there will be some activities anyway.
Something is better than nothing.
Yeah, so as I mentioned earlier, something is better than nothing, and hopefully we'll do those somethings, and those something is going to be very interesting. आज थोड़ा फील आएगा,
यहाँ पे भी बैठ सकते हैं।
हम वहाँ पे ही बैठ सकते हैं ना। Trying to look for dolphins, but I don't see any.
I saw one.
She saw one, but they are barely jumping, so it's very hard to find them in this huge ocean. But we'll still try to look for it. Apparently it's a rare moment, so hopefully we'll get a chance to witness those dolphins. I don't see any, and now they're speeding the boat. That means there are not any dolphins. So guys, we are ready for our first jump. We are supposed to see some fish and corals here. This is called weird theory. I don't know if I am pronouncing it correctly, but that's what I could understand. So let's see. I think they are going to take some of our videos, so I'll be sharing those videos only because I'm not taking my GoPro underwater. They will be taking our videos and photos.
So since I didn't know swimming, I asked the guide to help me with the snorkeling, and he took me to a very far place in the sea where I saw varieties of fishes. I saw a fish with a very sharp and a very long beak. I saw Nemos. I saw varieties of blue colored fishes. I saw a fish which was like a very which was like a snake. I saw a very weird creature which was a combination of a squid and a crab, you can say. And even the guide took a coral and kept asked me to hold it, and I held it, and then he kept it again in that sea, and it was a very beautiful experience, I could say.
So guys, we have come to the Sandbank for lunch. This is our last activity for today, and then we'll go back to our island, Maafushi Island. So you can see there are so many boats parked in the Sandbank, and our boat couldn't park, so we are being taken in another speedboat to the Sandbank. There is a small speedboat that has come us to take us to the Sandbank from this point, and all of us will not be able to accommodate in one trip, so I think there will be another trip and they will take rest of us. And this is the Sandbank. People are doing jump and all. It's a very wonderful sight, but the weather is not at all relieving. I don't know. This side we can see some part of this sky is blue, but here we can see dark clouds all over, all around the horizon. You can see dark clouds. So we are supposed to have some lunch over here, and then we are going to go back, but I hope it doesn't rain. Let's see. So now it's our turn. In the last trip there were 16 people. In this trip we are only 3.
Along with the crew members.
Along with the crew members. Yeah. Our trip to the Sandbank wasn't as was expected. A sandbank is a small piece of land, or you can say a deposit of sands in the middle of the ocean, which forms a very shallow area. This makes sandbanks one of the best places for photographs. Right from the very beginning, it was all cloudy all over, and as we finished our packet lunch under the frown of rain, it started drizzling. We had no other option but to bid goodbye prematurely, as it turned into heavy rain very soon. So guys, it has started raining. We were leaving the Sandbank with heavy hearts because we wanted to spend more time in the Sandbank, but it is raining heavily. So we have to leave the Sandbank and we are approaching our boat. You can see the entire team is here. All 20 of us and all the crew members, and we're heading to our boat, and we could have spent more time had it not rained, but alas, we are already wet, so even if it rains it doesn't matter much, but the photographs will not come good when it rains. So we are heading to our speedboat. আমি এই জন্যই বাংলায় ব্লগটা বানাচ্ছি, কারণ ড্যামিয়ান থেকে জানতে পারলাম এখানে প্রচুর বাংলাদেশি লোক রয়েছে। 80% বাংলাদেশি লোক রয়েছে। তো এখানে যারা ওয়েস্ট বেঙ্গল বা কলকাতা থেকে আসছে তাদের কোনো প্রবলেম হবে না কমিউনিকেট করতে, বাংলাতে কমিউনিকেট করতে পারে। এটা আমার কালকেও 2-1 বাংলাদেশের সাথে আলাপ হয়েছিল, তো আজকে আরও ভালোভাবে জানতে পারলাম যে বেশিরভাগ লোক এখানে বাংলাদেশি। সো দ্যাটস হাউ আই এম মেকিং দিস পার্ট ইন বেঙ্গলি। But this is very interesting fact that Maafushi Island has most of the Bangladeshi people. So the Maafushi Island is a small island. Damian's জন্য অন্বেষা টার্টল দেখতে পেয়েছে, স্টারফিশ দেখতে পেয়েছে, everything. So he is very experienced. So if you're coming to Maafushi, you can look for him. He's a very friendly guy, and this trip was organized from Aina Beach Hotel. So every hotel has their own trips. We did not talk to our hotel beforehand, that's why we couldn't go by Triton Beach hotel trip. But luckily, the Aina Beach Hotel people had some slots free, and finally we are now completing our half-day trip. We are just arriving at Maafushi Island. So guys, we have come to the local hospital for a quick checkup, and this is required for the exit screening. So if you are doing a split stay between a public island and private island like we are doing, so we are staying first 2 nights at Maafushi Island, and Or next tonight we are staying at Paradise Islands and Resort, which is a private resort. So if you're staying in Maldives like this, which is called a split stay, you have to go through this exit screening from a local hospital. This is going to cost you 200 Maldivian rupiah per person, and if you're not carrying Maldivian rupiah, this is equivalent to $13 US. Your hotel reception, you can tell to your hotel reception, they will exchange your US dollars into Maldivian rupiah, which you can use. So it's important to understand that this is very different from the RT-PCR report that you are carrying from your country while traveling, because when you are entering Maldives, it's required you to have a RT-PCR negative report checked within 96 hours of your departure, within 96 hours of your arrival. But if you're doing this split stay, then you have to go through this exit screening as well on top of that RT-PCR negative report. So this is a requirement by the private islands. So we're moving from public island to private island, they would need this thing. So keep this in mind, and if you do not have Maldivian rupiah, talk to your reception. They will exchange your US dollars into Maldivian rupiah, which you can use at this hospital. So this is a very simple process. We just went through it. We are waiting for reports. They just checked our temperature, and they will just write this in a form, and they will tell that yes, we are good to go to the private resort. We do not have any kind of COVID related issues with us.
After we were done with our mandatory exit screening process, we still had some time left before the sun went down the horizon. Here, I must acknowledge the cooperation we received from the Triton Beach Hotel in getting our exit screening done very smoothly with complimentary cab transfer to the local hospital. Next, we decided to watch the sunset from the Bikini Beach and tried to fly the newly bought drone for the very first time here in Maldives. But unfortunately, the wind was too strong for the drone to capture stable videos. But what we witnessed instead at the beach was an extraordinary huge full arc rainbow. This completely made our day. In the evening, we explored the other parts of the island and realized that the right side of the jetty area is still a developing area, while the left side is where we will find it all happening. After browsing a few restaurants, we zeroed on the buffet dinner at Kanni Beach Hotel, especially for the fact that we got a very nice table right at the beach. Beach Hotel were in abundance, with a lot more options than the one we had last night at Crystal Sands. This buffet dinner cost us $15 per head, and it was quite tasty and delicious. But in case you want, your hotel can arrange a romantic candlelight dinner like this for you at the Bikini Beach, which costs somewhere around $60 to $80 for a couple. Finally, it's time to leave Maafushi and head towards another dreamland called Paradise Islands and Resorts. We pre-booked our speedboat transfer to the airport from the hotel only, and they provided us this small complimentary drop to the jetty area, this cute little van. Although our stay was short, Maafushi was an awesome experience and could even be a perfect fit for a lazy long vacation without burning our pocket much. Hope you liked our experience through this vlog. If yes, kindly like and share this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done it yet. You can bug me with any questions in the comment section about Maafushi. I'll be happy to answer. Until next time, stop dreaming, start traveling. Stay tuned for the next vlog from the Paradise Islands and Resorts.